Everybody. Hope you're doing well this morning. July the 2nd. I want to welcome y'all to the Daily Reader podcast, where we read from a daily reader or a devotional, and we learn tools and principles, including but not limited to prayer, meditation, or breath work, to help us to stay more present and to live better lives. We meet on here Tuesday through Friday at 7 a.m. and Saturday through Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe to this channel for content and future episodes. Hoping the lighting's going to be okay. I'm just kind of taking a quick look at that, y'all. Yeah, it actually looks okay. Have a little window up here, so the lighting don't look to be too bright. So I'm not gonna worry about moving my bunk bed. I got a bunk bed, y'all. Literally, like, it's way up here. Can't really see it right now, I don't think. But sometimes I'll bring it down if the lighting is like being a major issue. But that thing runs on chains, so I'm not trying to wear it out if I can avoid it before its time is up. So let me move the camera. I'm gonna move it just a tad bit. Then we'll get started, y'all. Actually, you know what? I am gonna go down with it because I'm not liking the. We'll get down a little bit anyway. Not liking the glare. There's a little bit of glare on there. It's not horrible, but I was still seeing a little bit of glare. Let's see. See if that resolved it. Yep. I think that resolved the glare issue I had. So go ahead, whatever you're doing this morning, go ahead and come to a stopping point. And yeah, get somewhere safe where you can get comfortable for the next few minutes. We can go into our relaxation this morning. Relaxation time, self-care time, self-love time. If you got some tea, get you a little bit of herbal tea. If you got some coffee, drink you a little coffee. This isn't the herbal tea that I have. I'm drinking. It's actually caffeine free. If you're out there and you do drink caffeine and you wonder why you always crash or get the jitters, you might consider looking into something called L-theanine, and maybe combining that with your coffee. Disclaimer, I am not a doctor, so be sure you do your research on that. And any information on this channel is for informational and entertainment purposes only. Just like as a liability, y'all gotta have a liability to cover my butt, right? Don't want any of y'all out there to take any of this information that I'm providing, go out and do something stupid and then blame me for it, right? Not saying any of y'all would, but I think we do live in a sue-happy culture and country, so you never know. So y'all go ahead and I'll give you another, I don't know, maybe 20 seconds. Go ahead and get started. As always, y'all, thank you for being here. Really appreciate each and every one of y'all that take the time to be on here. And you're doing it for yourself, right? It's self-care. It's what it's about, y'all. So this is part of my self-care routine as well, and keeping me accountable to do my daily readings, daily relaxation time as well, through meditation, breath work. Alright, y'all, we'll go ahead and get started. So wherever you're, I already mentioned that. If you're comfortable with it, you can go ahead and close your eyes. And get comfortable wherever you're at. However you need to do that, preferably not laying down. Don't want you to fall asleep during this. And just breathe. Just focus on your breath this morning. Breathing in your nose and out your mouth. I just bought me a little machine that actually like a projector kind of thing. It does some lighting and it also does different sounds. I'm intending to probably start using it sometime soon. I'm going to be doing some longer meditations, probably 20 minutes or so once a week, and setting up a meditation subscription plan. So those of y'all that would be interested in something like that, definitely reach out to me, and I'll put you on the interested list for when I get it ready to launch. I'm not nowhere near ready to launch yet, but when I get to that point, we'll definitely get y'all the information. I don't really have a time frame either. I'm guessing maybe a month or two, but I don't want to put that out there yet, because I'm not sure yet. I'm not completely sure. So I'm excited about it, though. Looking forward to it. Meditation and something I really love. Meditation, breath work, relaxation, something I really love for a long. Well, we all like relaxation, right? I don't know anybody who don't like to relax. See, it's something I've been doing for a long time now, over 8 years. Breathe in the nose, out the mouth. Breathing in, bringing happiness today on that in breath. Breathing out, just releasing any tension that you might be holding on the out breath. Just let it go. No need to carry most of the burdens that we carry on a regular basis. A lot of thoughts and beliefs we have aren't even ours either. It's come from childhood, come from somebody else, and we just took them on, and maybe we didn't even take the time to evaluate whether we want to try on that belief or thought or not. So this time is about also having that awareness and opening up more space so we can be aware of our beliefs, thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors. See which ones we want to keep, which ones we want to toss out. It may not be working for us anymore. Breathe. I have to remind myself sometimes I do hold my breath as well. And make sure we keep breathing. Going back to my little projector I have, the lights, I'm not real sure how it's going to do in here. I probably have to, if I cut the actual lights off I have in here, it might show up. Give it a try, see how it looks. Figure out a place I need to set it up, but I got to figure all that out. So I think maybe I'll set it behind me, back to my left here. I've got some old ammunition boxes back here. stuff stacked up over here. Maybe I'll put it there. Okay, one more breath, y'all. Then we'll do today we're going to do the short version of the Serenity Prayer. Got to be in at FedEx here in a little while, today and tomorrow. As y'all know, Wednesday and Thursdays every week right now is my early days for getting in earlier at work. A couple days a week. Just save a little bit of time there. That's why we do that, y'all. Just so you know, some mornings I'm a little bit more pushed for time than others and can't do the long version of the Serenity Prayer. And just to switch it up, right? So this last breath, breathe in your nose deep as you can. Take it in real deep. And then on the exhale, blow it out. Blow it out audibly, releasing any more tension that might be in the body that you're holding on to. Fill those lungs up. And let it out. And prayer. God, grant me the serenity. Tell you a little secret I learned from a former sponsor, a friend of mine out in California, a fellow traveler. Some 12-step programs. Sometimes you just want to do a little part of it. Just meditate on that one part. So, God, grant me the serenity. Focus on that. Take it apart, little bits at a time. To accept the things that I cannot change. To accept the things that I cannot change. Courage to change the things that I can. And the wisdom to know the difference. Okay, whenever you're ready, y'all, we can go ahead and open our eyes. Let's see. Back to July let's see what. Yeah, a little too far there. Went all the way to August. Let's back it up here. Oh, sit back up in my chair a little bit. There we go. Here we go, July the 2nd. All right. In my search for help and coping with the effects of growing up with addiction, I accumulated shelves of books on psychology, religion, and a variety of self-disciplines. As a child, I felt I could count on no one, and I was suspicious of asking others for help. I prefer to seek a solo form of assistance from books. I started attending Al-Anon meetings sporadically, but I still didn't feel comfortable reaching out to the people there. Ironically, given my preference for the written word, I didn't grasp the idea that thousands of real-life Al-Anon experiences were available to me in conference-approved literature. It didn't dawn on me that this literature, right at my comfort level, could be my entree into Al-Anon and into the experience of turning to others for comfort and guidance. A friend of my family who attends Al-Anon meetings noted my struggle and gently shared with me the benefits she found from reading CAL, C-A-L. Aware that someone genuinely cared, I decided to buy my first Al-Anon book. I read it at home alone and pondered it for quite some time before I decided to give regular attendance at Al-Anon meetings a fair attempt. Now I'm slowly accumulating a full library of Al-Anon publications by purchasing them at meetings and studying each one in turn. I've even mustered the courage to discuss my readings with other members. The insights garnered have turned my suspicion into trust. I've come out of my solitary personal library into the welcoming human world of Al-Anon. Y'all excuse me 1 second. My nose is trying to run a little bit. Sorry about that, y'all. Happens on occasion, especially during allergy season. So it's a sign I need to get a little bit more of my herbal tea here. Let's see here. I've even mustered the courage to discuss my readings with other members. The insights garnered have turned my suspicion into trust. I've come out of my solitary personal library into the welcoming human world of Al-Anon. Thought for the day. Any entrance into Al-Anon is valid, even if at first it's not the door to the meeting place. Our literature is a principal means by which Al-Anon growth, unity, and service are facilitated. The influence of the many thousands books and pamphlets is incalculable, I should say. And that's from the book Al-Anon Alateen Service Manual, page 182. It's a relatable reading that I have, y'all, right here. Kind of late on the book thing. Yeah, at one time, y'all, I had probably had somewhere near 300 books if I had to guess. And I don't really know if it was a coping mechanism. For me, it was about personal development, personal growth. I'm really big into personal development, personal growth. Many of y'all know. Health, wellness, physical, mental, spiritual, emotional. Yeah, the whole gamut, right? I'm actually doing as a certified health and wellness coach. If you look up here, I don't know if y'all can read or not. Randolph Community College up in North Carolina. I did a 10-month class, and there's actually 10. I can fit my life into 10 different areas. There's dating, relationships. There's self-care. There's a ton of different ones. Fitness, nutrition, and I'm really big into all that, y'all. Always will. For a long time, I have been. I don't know. I think ever since I saw that movie, The Secret, that's kind of what put me on this path, y'all. And I think I've seen that movie. I think I'm probably maybe around 21 or 22, maybe 22, 23, something like that. Around the time my ex-fiance left me is when I really, really started getting on the path of personal growth and development, improving my life. And I actually decided at one time, you know what, I'm going to just donate some of my books and sell the rest. So that's what I did. I think I ended up selling maybe a handful, and the rest of them I just gave away. And I don't plan. Here's the thing. Now I actually have probably about another, probably about 200 now built back up. A lot of them are ebooks now. Y'all know how technology's going. I don't have as many physical books as I used to have, but I've got at least a couple hundred. So my goal in the future, if I ever do a wellness center, even if I don't do a wellness center, y'all, I'm going to start out probably doing maybe a take a book, leave a book kind of thing. Really considering doing that. So that way somebody can come over, y'all can come over and look at my books. If you want to take one, you just have to leave one. That's the only requirement. And then when you come back, when you finish with it, bring it back. The only thing I ask. So then you can get your book back. It's kind of like just basically exchanging books, and then that way people have more selection than I have, yeah, as well too, right? They could always come in and check and say, hey, there might be a new book I want to try out. Somebody else had brought it in. So hope y'all got a lot of value out of that today, y'all, the reading here, and I look forward to seeing y'all again tomorrow morning, bright and early at 7 a.m. Eastern. Everybody go out there, make it a great day, and I look forward to seeing y'all then. As always, peace and love, y'all. Bye for now.